All right, what's up? First time using a new PC doing this, so here we go. Um, I don't know what to say, man. Jaguar, man. I told you guys this was coming. I'm not somebody to be like, see, see. So the main problem is a simple situation. To some, anywhere else, it's not a simple situation. It's a problem. Now, when you start talking about where we're going or how we're going to do something, where is this moving towards, Jaguar Wright was digging you know, basically a bad situation for herself. She's digging a hole. Um, she started coming out, and people's like, she's a whistleblower. She's telling the truth. She's exposing the industry. And I just really think she's going through it right now. And I don't know what type of problem she may have. Maybe this is a cry for help. You don't know people's psychosis. And when you don't know people's psychosis, this is kind of the situation they're in, like it's unescapable. Like I never dreamed in a million years that I would see Jaguar Wright in this situation. Like before, like just the way she's doing it. Like if you were gonna do something like this, it would have been a lot better. It wouldn't have been on some guy's page who's like doing weird dances and all kind of goofiness. It's like you would have done this more professionally. This was done so sporadic and just out of control. It just didn't seem correct. It just didn't seem organized or even halfway together. So when you see it, it's like you take it with a grain of salt. So when she first started making these claims, it's like, okay, I mean, that's part is true, but everything else was coming so far fetched. It's a stretch. And some of it was just being downright mean. And when you're just being downright mean to people, just being mean, just to be mean, then you're like, okay, well, what's this about? You know, uh, she's with her husband, this new guy she's with now, and she's just like doing her own thing and moving around and talking about she's got a $500,000 bounty on her head. Somebody's been following me for 6 weeks, and she thinks Clive Davis has something to do with it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uh, mm, mm, mm. So she sat down with Tasha K to do an interview, and she basically was saying like Chris Brown deserved to get down on Rihanna like that. It's just like, oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Well, she kept saying it's not her story to tell. So she did Tevin Campbell dirty, who really was deciding to fight back legally against her. Um, well, she stopped doing that because now she feel like I can get paid. So I'll do an interview with Tasha K. So I mean, she's what she's doing is basically giving fuel to her enemies every time she does something. But it is what it is. Um, I think she's like somebody that's off their medication. So crazy. In my opinion, I mean, I'm kind of watching football and dealing with this nonsense because I told you guys from the very beginning. People's like, you see how you was with her? No, I'm not with anybody. You know, I'm not picking a side. There's no side to pick here. This is one person who has had psychotic behavior patterns before, was probably on medication for having psychotic breakdowns. And Jaguar Wright. You can tell in the way she carries herself that things aren't 100. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to look at the total picture, you start to see what's really good and what really isn't good. Like this was working, this here ain't kind of working for me anymore. That just outbursts, sporadic attacks on people, that's not kind of necessarily working for me. Maybe I need to do something else that's constructive of my time. You know, some people ever thought about that. That would make more sense to me than what's been happening lately. Clive Davis has put. Why would Clive Davis put $500,000 on your head? It wouldn't take $500,000 to do anything to you, to be honest. So why would Clive Davis put $500,000 down on you? At no point does that make any type of sense. At no point. It wouldn't make point for Clive, and it definitely wouldn't make point for you. It wouldn't take. It wouldn't take 500,000. So right there, it's just paranoia, psychotic behavior, and a lot of other things. Now, some of the things she's saying about the industry is stuff that she's probably got from conspiracy theorists, but it doesn't mean she's far off, not by a long shot. What it means is that she's found a niche to keep herself out there. She's very talented neo soul artist in her time and day. She used to drink a lot, smoke a lot. Don't know what she's really been doing the last few years. But her having the talent level vocally, she's had it. But it has been her other problems with her attitude personally, as you guys are now seeing, that she did the damage to herself. And you can see she's not the type of person that you want to chill with in a room. Sometimes she's a blast, sometimes she's this, and just causes problems. Do you think Clive would waste his time trying to silence Jaguar Wright the way she think it is that he is doing? No, Clive would not care. You can talk about Clive till you blue in the face. Who is that gonna hurt? Clive or you? Anyway, I'm out. Don't forget to support the page. My Cash App is Carcino, Karceno. My Patreon is Carcino for Life. Hit the like button on this video. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you for your time.